Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Paula and I live a clean keto lifestyle, and this is June 1st. We are officially kicking off our fitness challenge for the month of June. I started early this past week because I didn't want to put it off any longer, but today, if you haven't started yet, get started. Do whatever you can at your pace. I am walking right now early. It is Thursday. I have my little 1-year-old grandbaby. He's in tow here with the stroller and my dog. And we are out walking. It is 8 o'clock in the morning and we're gonna take our walk now. Then we're gonna get back and drink lots of water. And I am going to not do weight resistance today. I did it the past 2 days and my arms are feeling a little sore, so I'm gonna give them a break. But I may do some like squats and leg resistant type things. Actually, I'm not possibly gonna do it. I am gonna do it when I get back while I'm warmed up from walking. Go ahead and do a few things, a few leg things, and I'll let you know how that goes. So I'll be showing you my activity today and what I'm eating today on a clean keto diet, staying under 20 total carbs a day. I count total carbs, not net carbs, and I do intermittent fasting. So my first meal will probably be around 11 or so. So when that happens, I'll be back to show you what I'm having. Yesterday I had my 2-year-old in this stroller, and this morning I have my 1-year-old in this stroller. And got my doggy Sapphira, and we are doing this. I just want to encourage you, if you have small kids, if you have grandkids during the day, get a stroller, get a wagon, get something that you can walk with them and get out and walk. Doing a short, just under a mile walk with him, and then later this evening, we will walk it again. So come on guys, we can do this. So as you can see, I worked up a sweat while we were out on this walk today. It is on the warmer side. It's gonna be close to 90 today, but I increased my speed. I walked faster. My dog was like, what are you doing? But my grandson was having fun. I was pushing the stroller fast, but I increased my speed today and I feel great. So look at the cat. Oh my goodness, look at the cat. Anyways, I am getting ready to have some Element. Since I am fasting, I'm having some raw unflavored Element. This doesn't have stevia or anything in it. And so I'm gonna have that. And I'm gonna roll a little video clip here of a really cool, refreshing drink that you can have in the summertime with Element. I filmed it while I was up north. I'm releasing it today. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that footage. Really quick, how to make a really good, refreshing drink for summer. This is a watermelon strawberry spritzer. And I came up with this on my own, so I'm really proud of that. So I have this glass here. I have a can of unflavored sparkling water. I have 1 strawberry that I cut up into a few pieces. And I'm gonna take this little wooden thing that I picked up at a thrift store, and I am going to just mush the strawberries down into the glass a little bit and kind of get some of the juices out of the strawberry. Now I'm going to pour in my sparkling water. Already looks refreshing, right? I have a packet of Element watermelon salt here. It's a very clean electrolyte mix that hydrates your body. It has a science-backed ratio of sodium, magnesium, and potassium, everything you need when you are on a low-carb ketogenic diet, and it is hot out and you're sweating and you're losing your electrolytes. It is sweetened with stevia. It doesn't have any artificial flavors or colors, and it tastes great. And so I am going to pour just a half of a packet into this glass because it's a small glass, and I just want about half of a packet. I can save the other packet and make my husband some, or save it for later. And then I'm going to just give it a little stir. This is also good if you have a little bit of fresh mint that you could chop up and put in here. That is so refreshing on a hot summer day. Right now, Element has a special offer for my viewers. If you go to the link that is here on the screen at drinkelement.com/lowcarbrevelation, that is DRINKLMNT.com/lowcarbrevelation. Click on the link. It'll be down in the description box below this video. It'll take you over to Element's website. You can make a purchase of anything on the website, and Element will send you a free sample pack like this with 8 different flavors so you can try them all out or gift it to a friend. I recommend, if it's not sold out already, now I can't guarantee that, but Element has a summer seasonal flavor, grapefruit. It tastes great, so if you're not sure what flavor you want, I recommend getting the summer flavor, grapefruit. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video. So I'm on the floor. No, I didn't fall down, don't worry. I am just down here doing some leg exercises. I got my little grandson to sleep, and normally he will not let me lay him down. I have to hold him the entire time that he's napping, but today I finally mastered laying him in my bed without him even waking up. So I decided while he was napping, I was gonna come in here and do some floor exercises. I just did about 30 squats. And when I get back up, I'm gonna do maybe another 20 or 30. I also did some, I don't know what they're called, leg raises, where you lay on your side and you lift your legs, side leg raises. I did some of those. I also did a plank. I don't like doing planks. They take a lot of effort. They don't seem like they're hard until you're doing them. But I did a 50-second plank. I turned on my stopwatch on my Apple Watch, and I did it as long as I could. My arms are really sore from doing weights, and I went 50 seconds. I was inspired by Hope over at Mission Keto. Hi, Hope, if you're watching, to do planks. She kills the planks. She did a plank challenge, I think it was last month, and she inspired me to start doing planks. And by the way, Hope, you got some nice guns. I've been checking them out, and you're doing very good, so keep it up. But yeah, I did that, and I'm gonna get up here and drink some more water, and now I'm gonna rest while the baby's sleeping just for a little bit, and then I'll be back when I have my first meal. I'll see you then. It's after 12 noon, I'm having my first meal, and today I am having a pizza bowl. I decided to experiment with making my very first pizza bowl. I went to Marco's Pizza, which is a local pizza place. I don't know if they're like nationwide, but if you have one near you, they have pizza bowls. They're lower in carb, and you can get them with different toppings on them, and they come in a bowl, and they have no crust. Basically, it is all of the toppings of a pizza in a bowl. The only issue that I had with the Marco's, it was delicious, but the sauce was not a low carb marinara sauce. I like to use Rayo's, and I also have one at Aldi that I like to use that is a lower carb marinara sauce. So I thought I would make it myself and use the low carb sauce. That way I could control it a lot better. And I made it in my Z-Star Air Grill. This is cooled off now. It was hot when I first pulled it out. I took a 6-inch cake pan, and I put sauce on the bottom, a layer of sauce. And then I put some mozzarella on top of that. And then I put some different meats. I put pepperoni, I put bacon, and Italian sausage all together. Yeah, I did. My little grandson's down here on the floor. And then I put some red onions. And then I just put a little sprinkle of cheese on top of that because I like the cheese to be melted over my meats on my pizza. And so I put it in my Z-Star, just like this. I set it right on the little rack in the Z-Star. And I turned it on air crisp. I don't know, I just picked that setting, and I put it on 350 degrees. I thought 400 might be too hot and burn the cheese. And it took about 8 minutes or so, might have been a little bit longer, to brown and melt the cheese. And so this is what I'm having for my first meal, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite for you guys. It's actually still pretty hot, even though I can hold it on the sides. So That is so good. It only took me a few minutes to throw it together. I am working on some grapefruit element that I just put in my container. It's around here somewhere, it's in there. So I'll be back in just a little while. I'm getting ready to make some breaded chicken tenders, and I am out of pork rind crumbs. So I'm gonna show you how I make pork rind crumbs when I'm all out of pork rind crumbs. I have this big container that I got from Sam's Club of just fried pork rinds and salt. That's all that is in here, and they fry them in pork fat. And so I'm gonna just put a bunch in here. I'm actually filming with one hand, so I have to set the phone down for a second. So I also grate up my Parmesan cheese. I like to buy the big blocks of Parmesan cheese. I get this from Sam's Club, and I just like grating it myself in here in the blender because it's really easy and you don't get all the fillers that you get in the cans of Parmesan cheese that you buy. So I'm gonna go ahead, I didn't clean this out from the pork rinds because they're all gonna get mixed together anyways. So to me, it's not a big deal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this on and blend these crumbs. You want to make sure that your lid is tightly on your blender when you turn it on. That's a good tip. So this is the cheese and the pork rind crumbs. This is how I make my basic breading. I use this for chicken. I use this for shrimp. I use this for fried pickles. I use this for the cheese curds. Anything that you want to bread and air fry or deep fry, this is a good basic recipe. So I have my pork panko here, and I have the grated Parmesan cheese. I like to add this carnivore crisp chicken breast flour. This is not a necessity. If you do not have this on hand, you still can use the pork rinds and the Parmesan cheese and the seasoning that you're going to put in there. I like to use Redmond's real salt, organic seasoning salt. This is my favorite seasoning blend for this flour. This is my favorite spice for the breaded foods. It has a lot of different things in it, and it tastes really good. So I just sprinkle a bunch of that on there. And I do like the chicken breast flour because it is a bit finer than the cheese and the pork rind crumbs. You'll see as it comes out, it's a powder. It's almost like a flour. Not only gives the breading a good flavor, but it also helps the breading cling to whatever you're putting it on. So I just sprinkle some of that on there, put some of the seasoned salt on there, and I am almost out of this. I gotta place an order. And so I'm just gonna mix this all in, and then all I do is dip today I'm using chicken. I'm gonna do chicken strips. I'm gonna dip them in egg. Then I'm gonna press the chicken into this breading, and then I'm gonna put it in my Z-Star air grill, and I'm just gonna air fry them in there, and they are always so delicious. For my breaded chicken tenders, I have them in my Z-Star. I am gonna turn this on. I'm gonna put it on air crisp as a preset for 400 for 20 minutes. I think it takes about 24 minutes for these chicken tenders, depending on how like big they are, how thick they are. And halfway through it beeps and you rotate the chicken. So I'll be back in about 12 minutes. Okay, so it's been 12 minutes and the Z-Star just beeped, and baby's crying, dog's barking, somebody walking by, and typical day. So I'm just flipping these over, and I'm going to let these cook for another 12 minutes and let them get all brown and crispy. May need a little more time because some of these pieces are pretty big, so, but we'll just keep going. So here's my dinner. Look at these chicken tenders. These are so good. They're so crunchy. They're just very delicious, and they're great to dip in some ranch dressing. I have some broccoli salad here that I made yesterday. This recipe is in my cookbook. I have an e-cookbook. The link is down in the description. It is also over my website at lowcarbrevelation.com. It's a delicious broccoli salad. And so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I'll be back in just a little bit to wrap up this video. I'll see you then. Almost 6 o'clock, and my grandson just left, and Ed is still working. Ed has a 12-hour day today, at least. He is in the heating and cooling business, and when it gets really hot out, he has to work extended days. And so I feel bad for him. He's out there working in this heat today. The chicken and the broccoli salad was very satisfying, very filling. And so I'm not gonna have anything else tonight, no dessert or anything. I'm having this beach plum LaCroix. This is a very good flavor. I really like this flavor. And I'm just gonna have some of this. I have it actually, it's poured over some ice. I don't think we're gonna be walking tonight. It is so hot outside, and I think when Ed gets home, he's gonna be so tired. So I think we're done for the exercise part 2. I did a lot today. I walked, I did my leg exercises, and I chased my little grandson around. He is crawling, and he's into the dog food, the dog water bowl. He's into the cabinets. He's into everything. So I chased him around the house all day today. So that is exercise. If you are watching kids or grandkids, you are exercising. Trust me, you are getting exercise. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for now. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our future videos. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps our channel out. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day and God bless.